Hi, ladies. One of my mutuals asked me to speak on Pickme. I don't have a whole lot to say about it, but I'm going to give you my opinion. Um, Pickmes are the women. Oh, okay. I'm going to break it down in two groups. We're going to call them the real Pickmes and the Pickmes for money, for clout. The hustlers. All right. Um, if you're a real Pickme, you really have very low self-esteem, very low self-worth. Okay. You do anything to get a man, but you usually don't have a man because men don't really like pygmies. Um, they're great for using, when they're ready for some, for some intimacy. Call her up. What did I say? 9:30 on Friday. It's over by 11. He back in his house. Okay, that's the pick. That's the life of a pygmy. Okay. Um, they're kind of the participation trophy of women. Okay. Um, he doesn't have to earn her. All he has to do to get her is just show up. And no man respects that. Okay. Um, she's the kind of woman that will come back in a few years and find that, she has been wasting her time with a man that won't acknowledge her, that won't really be in a committed relationship with her. He shows up at her house or calls her over to do some things, but no, men don't respect pygmies. They just don't, because men in their heart are competitive. Okay, they want to compete for women. All right, so when a man has to earn you, he respects you a lot more, and you can see that when you've ever seen engagement videos where the guy is down on one knee and baby, he's sweating bullets. He don't know if she's gonna say yes or no. Okay, and this man is putting in some work and he don't know if it's working or not. He just know I'm hoping she'll say yes. Okay, that's what men respect. They'll tell you otherwise, but men respect what they have to earn. Okay, the other group are the hustler pygmies. These are the women who make money off of being pygmies. Okay, their content on all of the apps is be a pygmy, be a pygmy. That's what men want. Men love a pygmy. If you don't do this, if you don't do that, then you're not going to be a good girlfriend. You're never going to be a wife. And the women who believe them become pygmies. But their purpose is really to make money, and they're getting their money from the men, because the men who need easy access women, that's what they want. They want, because they're not marrying no pygmies. Okay. Oh, they'll sleep with you. They'll do all kind of stuff with you. Okay. But they're not marrying you. Okay. But they want to have a bunch of pygmies available so that when they're ready to get their rocks off, there's a bunch of pygmies standing around with their hands up. Okay. So when you see the hustler pygmies, they making bank off the men. If you see them with a spouse, the spouse is in on it. I've seen that. It's like really funny. Well, she did what I wanted her to do, and now she my woman. Baby, he in on the hustle. Okay, you don't even know how they met or what went on. Baby, that's all part of the hustle. Okay, so those two groups of pygmy are what I've seen so far. The real pygmy that is, won't understand her fate sometimes for years down the road. So we don't even know the end of her story. A lot of times they come back later and say, I'm not going to be a pygmy anymore. I loved him and I thought we were going to be together. And then, he broke up with me. And then 3 months later, he getting married to another woman. Okay. That's the pygmy. The other ones, baby, what can you say? A lot of stuff is about hustle. A lot of stuff is about making money. And the pygmy hustlers, they gonna survive because they make money. Okay, they will get up on the podcast and go blah 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 blah, and the guys are probably paying them to be there because they need somebody to agree with their narrative of how great being a pygmy is. Baby, it's a whole game. It's a dog and pony show that, baby, you can see while people are watching. It's like, really, who's buying this mess? So, that's how I kind of view pygmies. You're either a real one who will regret it, or you're a hustler who, is great for entertainment, but don't believe them. That's my take on pygmies.